about that real quick, okay? To not stand up for yourself is completely disrespectful to yourself.
Yeah.
That's so true.
You are disrespecting yourself
and my peace
when you cannot stand up for yourself, because that's telling other people that I don't respect myself, so why should they respect me?
She's eating right now. Oh. And they be like, you was right. I know I was. You know, I dated a white boy once, and he only dates black girls now. I changed his life.
Second boyfriend was actually a Caucasus man.
Really?
Yes, it was. I did date a white boy once before.
That didn't go good. Didn't go good.
No, it just did not. It
didn't hit the way it should have.
We are definitely getting canceled.
What's me? I only talked about animation majors. I'm sorry.
I was in middle
Whoa.
I was in middle school when that happened.
You should just try again.
Oh, no, man. I'm alright.
Middle school.
I love my life.
You count that?
That's what I'm saying.
I love y'all so much.
I never had a
ocean spray.
So good. It actually makes me tingle. It's refreshing.
Good.
You know what's really good? Cayman Jack. Oh.
What is that?
Nothing. Oh. It's a soda.
Oh. I don't know about it.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
The five slap, you said. I was like, I said too much. I'm so sorry. Did you get hot?
Yes.
I'm low-key getting hot too. Are you hot?
No, I'm fine, actually.
I literally felt sweat dripping down. I'm like,
it's not going through your shirt, so it's okay. Because if it did, I would have been cut the cameras.
I definitely can feel it. I'm hot. I don't know. I keep it warm in here.
Just like my roommate.
I like to be like fully blown nude while I'm at home.
I wish I could do that.
I
wish.
When I'm here by myself,
I understand that though.
Clothes and stuff like that on. And
yeah. Whenever I call her, she never has clothes on.
Hold on, let me put some
drawers
on.
When y'all get older and y'all living by yourselves, y'all gonna be the same.
No, we're gonna live together forever.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'll be naked in my room though.
I will also be naked in my room, but I just have PTSD with that.
Yeah, I only done a roommate situation one time.
Ooh, really?
One time.
Like, but was it an actual roommate?
Yes. So
like y'all shared the same room?
We shared the same room in a 2-bedroom house because it was actually 3 of us.
Oh, that's not.
We stayed out in Fishers though. Still was really, really big. It was nice.
Oh.
We had
roommate drama is just intense.
We had a lot going on. It was fun though. It was a great experience to have had, I would say. But they ended up putting me out.
What? What'd you do?
You know what? We're gonna be real. Let me tell you what happened, right? I was the fine one of the group. No, I'm not lying.
No, I also don't think she's lying.
Anytime that they had brought dudes home, right? And I'm gonna be real. They was from the Caucasus Mountains as well, the girls. So
I was just about to ask that.
But they loved brown skinned men, right?
Okay,
so
Snow Bunny.
Dudes home, the dudes will always want to have conversations with me. I'm not messing with these men. I'm not with these men. They just want to have a conversation with me because we're the same.
Exactly.
So
y'all can relate on a different level than they can.
So they wanted to talk to me and get to know me and stuff like that. And I'll have conversations with them because why not? I'm running from you. I'm being cool. And so eventually it got to the point they started acting weird because all they do is want to talk to me and just have regular conversations. And so,
sounds like they're insecure.
Getting put out. Yeah. And I actually had a boyfriend at the time too, who he would come over all the time. We would go on dates and everything, and he had warned me too. He was like, I can tell that eventually soon they're gonna put you out. I'm like, nah, you're crazy. They're not putting me out. We all love each other.
Delusional.
No, for real, because they'll be in my face acting one way, but then
oh, well, then that's not your fault.
You know what I'm saying? So then after everything happened, I was able to put 2 and 2 together. Like, dang, he peeped it out. He was right because it happened, and I just noticed how once their dudes started coming over and stuff like that, and it wasn't even they men. It was just dudes they was just having sex with and stuff like that.
Oh,
I was the only one that had a boyfriend. So I'm just like, girl, nobody finna let you talk me. I got my own. I don't need y'all's. But yeah, so that's how that happened. I never had roommates ever since.
I'm tired of the roommate life. I'm actually sick.
But if y'all have your own rooms, it'll be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I just need my own space.
Honestly, it's just I think the only thing that makes a roommate situation bad is the fact that you have to share one room,
especially a small one.
Like some people say roommates, but they actually mean housemates or
Yeah.
But a roommate is a roommate, and it's totally different.
It's a roommate versus a housemate.
Yeah, a housemate I could deal. I feel like I could deal with probably any housemate, maybe not.
But how you gonna deal with that
people be dirty.
What if y'all want to have like? What if y'all want to be naked all day long?
You can't.
That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, it happens for me because my roommate's always gone.
I have a question, right? Okay, so now for the question, y'all. I have a question. Yeah, I want to know. Say one of y'all boyfriends is over. Right? Wait, listen. This is how it's want to know. Say you one of y'all normally or both of y'all normally wear y'all wear shorts because y'all in tank tops stuff like that, right? How do you feel about say your boyfriend comes over? Do you think your friend should put on clothes or what? What do you think?
Me and my roommate actually just talked about this the day before break started because she said she was coming over with her boyfriend, so I immediately put on. I had some booty shorts on, so I put some like gym shorts over my booty shorts because I knew as soon as he left, I was gonna take my shorts off. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, like I've never had another girl understand that before." So I just think like how like they used to, even though this isn't good, they shouldn't be like, "Oh, we have family members coming over," and they tell you as a child to put something else on, like cover yourself. That's not good. But and it never happened to me. I was never around them type of people. Okay, so even though that's like a thing, I did it just out of respect for her and respect for her relationship. Like she didn't have to tell me like, "Hey, could you put something else on?" I just did it out of respect, just so it's not even a factor that they would have to argue about. Like, well, why was you looking at her? And then it's a problem with me. And she lives in there with my stuff, so when I'm not there, she might be there. I don't want her fucking up my shit, so I'm gonna keep my. So
all right, girl, man.
Put a little bleep. Put a little bleep over it. Put a little bleep on it. It'll be okay.
But okay, so pretty much you're saying you're the type to go ahead and her man's gonna come over. You finna
exactly, and I don't want her to do the same for me.
Okay, what about you?
I also agree, but to a certain extent. Like if you wear like shorts and a tank top, I'm fine with that because it's your house too. If we're housemates, probably maybe not roommates. But like if we're housemates, I honestly wouldn't care if she had like on some shorts. And also, that's also because like you're my best friend and I know our types are completely different. So I know she's not purposely putting on itty bitty ass shorts, itty bitty shorts and a tiny little tight tank top. I know she's not doing that on purpose. It's just because that's what she wears and that's what she's comfortable in. But if it was maybe somebody else, probably. But if it was Apple, no, because I don't care. I know she's gonna like respect our relationship, and if she wanted me, if she wanted me to put some clothes on, I'd slap on some pants or whatever. But like,
I wouldn't ask her to because it's more of just like a thing. Like I'm letting her know I'm not trying to go for him, basically. And we talked about it. It's also a thing.
You automatically would do it just so that it'd be like, look, I ain't even on that.
Yeah, and then we also talked about like if she didn't let me know, then I was gonna be in what I was gonna be in. I wasn't gonna change it while he was there because that's gonna be like weird. Yeah. But if I know beforehand he's coming over, okay,
I feel like with you is definitely like different because you have more of a body yaddy yaddy, right? Versus somebody like me, I'm small everywhere. So it's like me personally, how I feel, okay, is that I'm not changing nothing. I'm not. Because guess what? I live in this is why I can't be roommates. This is why I can't do it because I'm not doing that. I'm not changing. For one, I don't have a body, for one, okay? I got a little shape. That's about it. That's it. Okay? But ain't nothing wrong with, how y'all feel. To have that respect. I just think me having a smaller body is like, girl, what do you think he's gonna do?
It's very it's a stereotype.
I just think it's more not even like forget the man, it's respect for her type.
Yeah. I did used to be like that, right? Where I would just automatically go and do something different because it's like I don't want to sound big headed, but it's like regardless of whatever I have on, he's gonna look. I'm sorry.
That's not big headed. That's just confidence. There's a difference.
So it's just like I'm sorry. There's nothing that I can really do there with that because like when it comes to my face, I can't.
Face card never declines.
I can't help that, ma'am. So I don't know, but as I've gotten out of that, because when I had my roommate though, I definitely did do that, right? I've never been put in a situation where. Actually, okay, I would say I've been put in a situation where like I went to my friend's house, right, where it's just me and her, and I have on clothes. But I have, a little cleavage showing. I got a little push up on, and it's, and his little cleavage is out. And her husband her fiance ended up coming home. And so at that point, I'm like, I don't even really want to stay here too much longer because now, your dude's home. I probably should get going now. So I don't want to be in the mix of y'all. Like this is weird.
Third wheeling.
Yeah, I don't. That's weird. So what I did was I ended up just dipping up just a little bit, But I didn't do it too much to where I'm just like up to my neck. But it was just like kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna zip up a little bit just for like respect, right? right? But yeah, no. If I'm in the comfort of my own home, though, I think it's a little bit of a different story. When I come around, you and your space, stuff like that. If I might have something on provocative or something like that, or say I have something like this on, right, showing my legs, I'm gonna either exit the building, right, or cover up, right, put a blanket over it, chill, something like that. But I'm not in the comfort of my own home. I'm like, baby, why are they here? Well, I guess if your roommates is different.
Yeah, it's the roommate thing.
Yeah.
I'll put clothes on for you.
I wouldn't ask you to.
But I still would if you wanted me to. I don't really wear booty shorts anyways because I only wear shorts to sleep, but if I'm walking around my house, I always have on like full clothes.
I always have on minimal clothing.
We're literally like opposite.
Like, I'm literally like completely nude.
I'm always fully clothed.
Like
pajamas down to the bottoms, and I usually wear like a tank top. My house is really cold.
And all the clothes I'm in right now.
Like, I like to wear tank tops and booty shorts. But
My
not
house is
even
super
just
cold.
because that's just comfortable. Like, I like my legs to touch my sheets.
To be nude is completely comfortable.
My house is freezing.
Nah,
so
I don't like being fully nude.
And I have a full house. Like, if I'm at home. And my roommate, she's always there, so it's like, I can't even be naked.
Yeah.
My mom likes to bust my door open in the morning, and I'm laying there naked. It's like, she ripped the sheets off me once, and that's why I can't be naked no more. Because she came in my room.
Girl,
The one time I was
stuff.
naked, I never sleep naked, but the one time I heard you burn more calories naked, so I was like, let me try it out.
Really?
Yeah, if you sleep naked, you burn more calories, apparently.
How is that?
I don't know. Look it up.
That makes absolutely no sense. Isn't it if you clothe, you sweat, so you burn more calories?
I don't know, but they say if you sleep naked, you burn more calories. So, anyways, I slept
crazy.
naked. She came in and she was like, get up. It ripped my sheets off and left the door open. So then what? I was naked, and I have a stepdad that's at the house, and I have a sister and a dog.
Well, that would have been her fault.
It would have been her fault,
If
but
you would've
I was
seen
still
me
traumatized.
naked, that would have been your fault.
I was still traumatized. I was like 16, and I've never dressed
It
up
would have
for
been your
that.
fault, because why are you doing
That's
that?
what I'm saying. Busting the door open like that.
Respect me. I'm a human.
I know, but she doesn't like do it like she'll knock before she comes in. But I think it's just because I needed to get up for something. I was not getting up. But other than that, she knocks, and she'll be like, she'll just keep knocking, and I'm like, I'm naked, and she'll just leave me alone. But like that one time just really traumatized me. I just can't be naked no more. Like I just physically can't get naked.
I don't think I ever was naked when I lived at home. I think I became naked once I
became naked.
Became naked once I got my own place.
Well, nobody ever
Once
busted
by
my room.
myself.
I would love to.
I used to just go with a sheet to bed. I would just like wrap up in
Yeah,
in a
you used
sheet
to
like
do
it was
that.
a towel.
She used to do that. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, it's just my sheet. She just wrap it around. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
And then I go to bed.
That's cute.
Do y'all like y'all feet to be covered at night?
No.
Mm.
Not even about the covers. Socks, no covers. I have to have my feet hang. My roommate, she loves the heat. Like in the heat, the fan hits my bed. So when she turns the heat all the way up, I'm already sweating. So I gotta take my shoes off and take my socks off and then poke at least one of my feet out of the covers to fall asleep. Cause I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, I have to have my feet fully uncovered. I'm not crazy. It's just my roommate is just ridiculous.
I have to keep on calming her down.
I can't get into it because it's gonna make me mad.
And I'm
trying to be cool with her because like we got a whole half a year together still. Ooh, and I know she's not gonna see this, but it's a possibility that she does see it. That's gonna be a sit down conversation that we're gonna have to have. And I already told her about that. Let me tell you about the time.
No.
Let me tell her about let me tell her about her friend. Let me tell her. Remember when her friend came in and was sitting all of my stuff?
Tell her about
Real quick.
What? Oh, but wait. Okay. I have two stories. Well, I'll make one quick. So her ex, he used to come over on the weekends. My ex at the time goes to Ball State, so he was always over there. So we kind of had a rule. It was like on the weekends we could have sleepovers. On the weekdays they have to be out by midnight because we have school and stuff. So it was like Friday. She's like, oh, my boyfriend's staying for the weekend. I was like, okay, cool. He's coming. He's driving in to come see her. So I got off of work early, like 2 hours early, because they were like, oh, we don't need you. So I was going home, and I opened the door. First of all, the door wasn't even closed all the way. The door was cracked. Like, it was cracked. I pushed it open. That's how it was, just pushable. Because usually the keys are really hard to get in, so you gotta go. It's just how it is. I pushed the door open. Why is she sitting in my chair? He's sitting in my chair. She's on the floor. Pants gone. Penis out. Her shirt is ripped in half.
Huh?
I didn't tell you that, but for some reason he loved ripping her clothes off. So I really hope you don't see this.
I hope that he was buying her some clothes.
No, he said yeah, he replaced it, but and then she flew back and I shut the door.
His pants was off. Her shirt was open.
Her shirt was ripped in half, but she still had like a bra on. And
so his butt cheeks.
His butt cheeks were on my seat. So I swapped the chairs because absolutely not. And I couldn't physically go back into the room because it smelled like, you know, when like, I can't say that. But you know when two people have sex and it just, it literally smells so bad everywhere. And I have room sprays, so I'd be, absolutely not.
Like,
it smelled like hot water, hot ass water.
In the coochie.
And some armpits. Mix that in there. But yeah, and so the next time, Apple was involved in this one. So basically, we have our desks sitting next to each other, and she came back, and her friend was sitting at my desk. I'm like, okay, it's not a problem. It's like, he's just typing on his laptop and stuff, so he's gay, by the way. So I was like, oh, that's cool. But I was on the phone with Apple, and I was like, I don't want to tell him to move, because, like, I need to do my makeup. I had to take my makeup off and go to sleep, because I'm busy. I'm a busy woman. And so she was like, just tell him, Jor. I don't like doing stuff, so I hung up on Apple, and I told him, I was like, can you get my seat? So he got up, and I was like, I'm going to need it back after my shower. So he sat back down. I came back in the room. He was sitting at my desk again, which I knew. And he turns around. He was like, and kept typing. So I was standing there like this, like with my little robe on. I'm like, and so I left. I went back to the bathroom. I was like, just breathe. And I came back in. And so I called Apple, and Apple was like, take your AirPods out so I can tell him what I got to say. And I was like, no, Apple, I got this. So then I told him again. I was like, can you move? And he moved. Next day comes. He did the same thing. So I get off of work. I'm tired. I'm ready to go back to my room, the comfort of my room, and take off my makeup and go to sleep. He's sitting at my desk again, but this time he had all my shit unplugged. He was unplugging he was so comfortable. He had my stuff pushed off to the side. He had all his stuff plugged into my outlets, and my roommate is not even using her desk. She's sitting on her bed, so I'm looking at her like this, and I looked at him.
This is her friend?
Yeah, this is her friend, so I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at her. And I'm just standing in the door frame. I'm just like this. So I leave. And then I call Apple again, because I'm always calling Apple. I was like, Apple, what do I do? She's like, tell her how it is. So I'm not really good at confrontation. Like, I can't just be like, hey, can you get up? Like, that's really rude. Da, 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 da. So I took a shower, and I sent her little paragraph in the shower. I was like, I find it very disrespectful that your friend could come over.
Wait, didn't I write that?
Yeah, I think you did. She wrote it, but I tweaked it a little bit. But she basically wrote me a little paragraph, and I basically sent it to her, and she gonna be, okay, I'll let him know. Not even I'm sorry. We had that rule, like, don't touch my stuff. Your friend is scattered across my whole side of the room. Mm-hmm. His stuff's on the floor. His chair, he has my chair pulled out. He has all this stuff, and I'm looking at him like imagine coming to your house, and you see somebody laid out on your couch, shoes kicked off to the side.
Apple was up in here, laid out in my spot, and I'm just like,
it's just like, really? I'm sorry, Apple. It's just like the audacity is just so annoying. It's like,
come sit in this chair while I lay on that
exactly
couch.
Like your dorm is right across. Literally, I could see your dorm from my dorm. Go, and this, so they left, and he hasn't been back since because I probably heard his little feelings. But like, it's like, if y'all are gonna study, go to the library. That's literally what the library is for. There's lounges everywhere. It's like, you don't have to come back to my room and sit at my desk. Because what if I need to use my desk? Then I'm inconveniencing you for using my stuff. Like, if you're watching this, Crystal, we have beef.
Oh!
Yeah.
And I'm really sorry that I didn't tell you. I love you and all. But last 2 months ago, I did not rock with you at all. But we're cool now. And I love you. Hope she doesn't see that.
That took a turn.
And we're not rooming next year. But you already know that, so. I was going to tell her she couldn't use my fridge next semester, but we kind of got cool again. So, I'm sorry I just said all that.
I agree. I find that very, very disrespectful. Do not touch my stuff. Exactly. And you know what? I think at that age, I kind of was, like, not able to knowing how to, like, speak up for myself.
Exactly. I can't.
But at this OG status that I'm at, baby, I say right now, I'll be telling the girls that I work with at my job, like, because they're, like, 21, 20 type. No, they're 21. They're both 21. I'll be telling them, like, look, you need to speak up to these bosses. You need to tell them what it is and what it ain't. Like, I literally be talking to my boss like we're cool. Like, he texted me the other day, and he was like, if you come to work today, I'll take you off 28th. Knowing he's supposed to take me off 28th anyways, regardless. I called himself, I said, why are you telling me? I said, I'm not coming in for one today. And second, I will not be on the 28th. I already told you that. It's not happening. So you might as well take me off or you're going to have a hole. And it's that simple. Oh, okay, we're just playing with you. I said, well, I'm not playing with y'all. So,
Period. I love that.
I'm not going to be there. I'm not coming in today either because you're not trying to bribe me, right, for something that you already need to have done. Because for some reason, the bosses at my job, they think that everything's a joke and a game. Like, I'm not lying to y'all. They think that things is like for real life jokes. You think about going to work and it's supposed to be professionalism. It's not.
Oh, it's not.
Okay, it's not. It's literally jokes and games and laughs and giggles, and I'm not playing with y'all. When it comes to my schedule and my money, I'm not gonna play with you, baby. We can play all day long. But not when it comes to my money or my schedule, because I work 2 days a week and that's it. I'm not coming in no more or less unless I pick up.
You only work 2 days a week?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Must be nice.
Yeah, that's it. Unless I decide to pick up and work a little bit more. Okay? So, my boss decided that he wanted to, like, kind of play with my schedule because I didn't want to change my schedule for him a few weeks ago. So, he wanted to be funny and take me out for my day and put me on a different day. So, I said, you might as well go ahead and tell this lady right here that's in my spot that she needs to not come in because I'll be coming in. And if she is there when I come in on that Tuesday, then I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not arguing with nobody's child or I'm not arguing with nobody about where I'm at. I'm gonna be there that day and I'm not gonna be there on that Thursday. And that was that. So yeah, it's like I be trying to tell the girls that are younger than me at my job, like, look, because they be messing with them and they schedules and they be putting them in places they don't want to be. And I just be like, look, y'all need to speak up and y'all need to tell these people what you ain't finna do. I mean, that's just what it is. You gotta tell people at jobs sometimes what you're not about to do.
We need to work on that.
It ain't a part of your job, your description.
We need to work on that.
Yeah.
We be quick to be like, stand up for yourself, but we won't stand up for ourselves. Like she'll stand up for me. Yeah, I'll stand up for her. She'll stand up for me, but we're not gonna stand up for ourselves. Like she'll be like, you need to do this, you need to do that.
And then there was one time that there was a lady sitting in our
we always tell this story
at the movie theater, and we had to rock paper scissors to see
it was
tell her to get up
because we didn't want to like confront her, but we literally walked up
lost.
there. I did lose. When we walked up there, we looked and we were like, looked at her tickets.
But she had tattoos on her face. If she's brave enough to get a tattoo on her face, she's brave enough to take a punch. So she's gonna punch me.
She wasn't gonna
got no tattoos on my face.
But we left and we were like, what do we do? And so I had to go tell her. But she was really nice about it. And your mom isn't your auntie that's like, oh, well, you're bigger than her. Like you should have did it. It wasn't that big of a deal for real. But it's just hard to confront people. I'm a very people pleaser.
Eventually, y'all will get there.
It'll wear off.
To the point
it's gonna wear off.
Well, it's gonna come to a point where you're gonna get tired of getting taken advantage of, and then you're gonna explode. And then once you explode, then you might be like, okay, you know what? I don't want to explode anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and just face these situations as they come because it's better
you and your roommate
to face the situation.
What?
You and your roommate. You should be letting her walk all over you. Is she gonna watch this podcast? I don't know. that's like the fear.
Because I would be telling everybody.
Right when my roommate clicks this and sees it, it's gonna be awkward because I'm gonna hear her watching it. And she's gonna look over at me, be like, "What about all the good times we had? Like we had great times. We really did. There's so many more to come. I do love you for real. It's just that one time, those 2 times that really made me mad.
So your roommate does what now, Apple?
What does she do now? What does she do now, Apple?
She walks all over you.
Yes, she sure does.
Is that why you don't like her so much? Because you allow her? Oh.
No, it's too late. She already said it. So I'll say it for her. Her roommate is her roommate, first of all, Apple, I don't know why she does this, but Apple, she always, Apple will go to the store, and Apple will be like, hey, do you want to come with me? And she'll be like, no, I'm okay. But then she'll be quick to text Apple, like, can you pick this up for me? No. I asked you, did you want to come with me? You said no. I'm not going to be your Instacart because you were too lazy to come with me.
She told me that same story.
Exactly.
Kind of like, but it was different though. She said that the girl would be like, oh, can you walk me to my boyfriend?
Oh, that happens too though.
Well, yeah, she does that too. And then she'll be like, can you come? That one time she was like, can you come to that food place with you? It was a food court. What place was it?
The dining hall.
The dining hall. She was like, can you come to the dining hall and eat with me? And then I was like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, can you bring me $100? Like my $100 out of it. It's like she only wanted Apple to go so she could bring her the money. She didn't want to eat with Apple. She just wanted her money. You could have just said that straight up. I would say no.
Apple, I'm not gonna play with you. Do not be letting.
I was like, Apple, really?
I'm not. I'm gonna set shit straight next.
She better get that room switched.
Second semester, what?
You remember you wanted to switch your room up? Don't forget about that. You better have that conversation with her. Talk to her. Send her a little text or maybe, hey, you want to FaceTime real quick? We have a serious conversation to have. And it's honestly not even that serious. Her desk is on your side of the room. So even if the RA, your new RA, she has to technically tell her to move her stuff. It's on your side.
Yeah, no. Y'all need to switch up whatever need to be switched up. It need to be halfway, straight down.
Exactly.
No, ma'am.
And her room was real cute the way she set up how she wanted it. It was private. Had your little like it was so cute.
Sleep naked if I wanted to.
Yeah, cause her like dresser blocks the side of the room, so it's so good.
So she can't even see me. And first semester, damn, I'm talking shit. And first semester she would have this friend in there, which I love you so much, girl. If you're watching this, I don't know, but the friend, I didn't like the friend at first, so the friend would come in and she would just kind of be looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck you looking at? So I'm cool with the friend now though, but it's just like. You really had somebody in here that was making me uncomfortable because they keep on looking at me, and it's like if I just have my side cut off to where you can't even see me, it's not even a problem.
They're cool now.
Girl, I would have.
But me and the friend is cool, yeah.
In the nursing home, okay, they have a curtain right down the middle of the room, and it's up on the ceiling, and you just pull that curtain.
I wish.
I would install.
I wish. Oh my God!
I would install your curtain so fast.
I would have.
I was gonna get a room divider when I didn't like her for real. She's kind of cool now.
I know that's weird. It's like
college,
you okay?
I just didn't want to get a room, a dorm, and a roommate.
She has a single next year. You're so lucky. She has a single.
That's good. That's really good.
I'm trying to get a single next year because I'm gonna be an RA, so I can get free room and board.
I was gonna be an RA, but then they said the job was absolutely terrible, and it's
my RA said otherwise. They're like, it's really good. You get paid.
Not my RA. My RA didn't say that, but
I just think that for me being an RA, I just have to really like confront the drama because I'm not good at that. If someone's like, oh, can you come like do this, I'll be like, oh, do I have to? Like, but I'll have to.
Are gonna learn eventually to stand up for yourselves. Y'all not gonna have no choice. Let me tell you one thing about that real quick, okay? To not stand up for yourself is completely disrespectful to yourself.
Yeah. That's so true.
You are disrespecting yourself
and my peace
when you cannot stand up for yourself because that's telling other people that I don't respect myself, so why should they respect me?
Well, she's eating right now.
I'm just being real. It's when you look at it like that, it's like because I used to be that way where I used to be a people pleaser, like with the family and stuff like that, and then going out being with my friends as well. I used to people please all the time, and then somebody was like, that is extremely disrespectful to yourself because not only are you disrespecting you, you're allowing other people to disrespect you. And at some point, when you start to respect yourself, people will then have no choice but to respect you too, or they're gonna you're gonna get the kicking out the door. Gots to go, ma'am, sir, whoever you are. Yeah, play with me if you want to. It gets to the point to where you'll respect yourself so much, people not even gonna think twice about trying to respect you. They're not, because they can feel that you have so much of a respect for yourself and they want to be in your presence, so they're not going to allow themselves to disrespect you to get booted out the door because they want to be in your presence so much, because they feel that when you're around somebody that respects themselves, you kind of like want to you want to be around them in a way. Because it's like, oh, this person, they just care so much about themselves, they love themselves. You kind of like want to you look at them and be like, this person's cool, I don't know, you just do. That's how it is, like in the mind. But when you're the exact opposite, it's just like, that's just an open door for anybody to come and disrespect you. So you gotta look at it as what it is, which is you're disrespecting yourself, and you need to not do that, baby. You can find a way, and this is what I tell people all the time. You can find a way to check somebody without being disrespectful. You don't have to be disrespectful to check somebody. You can be like, look, I really don't like that. I really don't like what you just did. And I'm supposed to talk away about that. So we're gonna have to either fix it or And you don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to be like, oh, you did this. Nah. You don't have to get all loud. You don't have to raise your energy up. You don't have to do none of that. You can just in a calm tone. And that's what I had to learn, right? And that's what worked for me, to be calm, because I knew that if I wasn't calm, I would have been up there with it. I would have been very disrespectful. I didn't want to be disrespectful. I wanted to just get my point across so you know that I'm not playing with you. Because a lot of times people get loud, they get disrespectful. That's like a I don't know the word, but it's just, it don't really have like something that's like, oh, okay, they got so disrespectful with me, I'm gonna listen. No, when you talk to somebody and they're like calm with you and they're like, look, I don't feel this way, it kind of resonates with you a little bit more, because then it's like I'm able to, because you don't shut down. Yeah, I'm able to. Yeah, you don't shut down, and then I'm able to actually take in what they're saying to the point that, okay, I heard you, I understand. I like you enough. I'm gonna stop doing it.
You know, because if you yell at me, I'm not listening.
And you don't get defensive and stuff.
Yeah. When you yell, people don't listen to you and stuff like that. So
it's like, why she yelling at me?
Be more serious when you can say something and be more calm. Like the movie situation, I would be like, oh man, my seat is what's this ticket say? A B. I don't know what seat you have, but this is my seat, man. I'm so sorry. And that would have been.
That's what we said though.
Kind of. Yeah, so
I don't know what we said, because you said it.
I said, I think you're in the wrong seat. She was like, oh, let me check my ticket, because I'm sure, oh, we're wrong, sorry.
Yeah, so, you know.
So it wasn't that bad. We were just a little dramatic.
Like, look here. Yeah, my seat. She would have been like, what?
And then she would have punched you in the face.
She would have turned up on y'all, because it's like, you didn't have to be disrespectful. So find it. Y'all gotta practice in the mirror.
You get more flies with honey.
Practice how to calmly say something to people. If you have to, like, if you get in a situation and you have to, like, literally, like, take a few breaths, like, before you speak, do that.
I have to listen to Chris Brown.
Honestly,
I'm being dead serious.
I love Chris Brown though.
But yeah, y'all. Okay, we have to go ahead and wrap this up, y'all. Whew.
We did good.
I'm
like
happy that I was
we kind of ate that
give
up.
y'all like the
big sister advice.
Lesson.
Like,
yeah,
low key, like I kind of got humble right there. She's like, that's disrespectful. I was like, whoa, I didn't think about that.
It is. I'm not lying. I used to be the same way. But okay, we're gonna wrap this up real quick before we do though. I want to know. Let's see. What is the question that I want to ask? It has something to do with your higher self, right? Because I asked the question I asked at first was like, what's something challenging? I don't even know if I answered that question. Did I answer that question? What's something challenging about getting to your higher self?
Yeah,
you did. You said with being in like college.
Yeah, I said school.
Oh, you said
like
school?
My grades and stuff.
I said friends.
Okay, I said that. Okay, so then if that's the case, if I asked that already, then what's something that you are doing right now to get yourself to that to your higher self?
School.
Ma'am? Okay. All right.
That's literally it. I'm just getting good grades.
She needs like the validation with it from within herself.
Exactly. When I get like an A on my exam, I'm like, yeah, I did that.
So that's what she needs.
And then it makes once I get good grades, it's like it pushes me to keep getting good grades, and that's how I get.
That's what she means.
Thank you, Apple. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really need that.
Me,
all right, Apple.
Me personally, I'm just trying to like really protect my peace. Like I'm really trying to go within myself and like realize what makes me happy and not get so stuck on others, because I can't control others and I can only control myself.
Ooh, she worded that so good.
Yeah.
She ate that right there.
Okay, before we end this, I have to say something about that real quick. Because it's okay. We still recording this one. With that right there, though. With that right there, I just wanted to say that.
That's not.
What happened? You're taking your piece, and what did you say? I forgot.
I said I may have to go within myself to be able to.
Oh, because you can't control other people. Okay, yeah. So that's the thing. When I came into that, like that knowledge right there, that I cannot control others, but I can only control myself. When other people do stuff that may make me mad, right? I'll be like, well, you know what? Normally I'll react this way, right? But at that point, am I controlling myself, or am I allowing them to control me? Ooh, so when you have complete control over yourself, you say, hold on, this person might be acting A right now, but I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of taking control over me to get that reaction that they really want back. So it's like, I don't know. Like when I learned about that, when I learned about having complete control over self, I also learned that anything that I can't say no to controls me. So if I can't say no to maybe watching TV, like if I can't be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch TV for a day, at that point that controls me. If I can't say no to a certain type of food, or I can't stay control to maybe some sort of a substance or a specific emotion,
Don't look at me.
that literally, y'all,
Don't
that
me.
thing right there has a sort of control over you because of the fact that you can't say no to it. And I'm just saying, once you gain complete control over self, there's a book that you guys should read if you ever like to read, like just to read for fun. It's called Self Mastery by what's his name? I don't know. But no, for real, y'all. Yeah, when you have complete control over yourself, it's different. It's different. Sometimes I do slip out of that though, where I'll lose control. But to regain control, it's amazing because it's like I have no control over what you do, baby. So I don't feel some type of way about what you do because I don't control you. I only can control me.
I need that.
So
I'm working on that.
So since you acted the way you act, since you doing what you're doing, I don't feel some type of way about it. I will love you unconditionally because I love myself unconditionally. So with that being said, you're gonna do what you do. That's fine for you. But it's not going. I'm not gonna allow it to affect me because I have control over me.
Yeah. I'm taking that into next semester.
That's why I don't even get mad at her no more.
Well, me and my roommate are just kind of cool now. I love you. But yeah, that really was good advice. Like, I'm really gonna go into my next semester standing on business. Like,
yes,
like
respect
I'm standing
yourself.
on business next semester.
Amen.
Period. Like, hey, you better stand on business too. Like, we are gonna be standing on business.
We are standing on business.
I'm already doing
learn
it.
She is doing it right now. She's doing good on standing on business.
Yeah, just learn how to speak in a calm tone. Whatever it is you want to say, in your mind, process it in a more respectful way and then say it.
I feel like, and also that would really make the other person think, like, wow.
So when I told that one girl,
yes, it would.
Think,
like, wow.
I should have been like.
I should have been like.
Well, actually, I was respectful.
Say it like in a bad way.
I didn't say she stunk. I didn't say like, oh, you stink. I said, you kind of have a scent. You are being a little bit of a bully.
Well,
about that.
I remember that too.
No, it's because it was coming into our room.
I told you
Cut
you was
that.
being a bully because of the simple fact. We're this real quick. I told you you was being a bully though because of the simple fact that instead of y'all coming together and having a conversation, which y'all said y'all did, but I don't think I did it good enough. And have a conversation with the girl, y'all wanted to sit there and y'all talked about her without her being there, and I didn't like that. But we ain't gonna get into that.
But we also told her that we were doing that, and that's why we stopped being friends with her because we felt it was bad to be talking about her behind her back.
Okay, y'all. All right. She talked about her. I mean, she didn't talk about her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
and
jokes.
so
Just jokes.
it was a joke. It was.
Haha.
Wasn't real. Anyways, so
Cut that.
y'all, this was another episode of A Free Mind. I did not tell y'all to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, so make sure that y'all do. Please and thank you, okay? And y'all make sure y'all share this video when I upload it on y'all platforms.
I'll send it to certain people. I don't want other people seeing it, like my roommate. That'd be
God. I'll share it.
Please don't share it to my roommate.
Oh, I can't share it either.
Can't you just block them from seeing it? Like, can't you just block them from
But
seeing
like,
it?
what if she goes to your YouTube? Can you block her for me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find her. I'll figure out her YouTube channel. And
if that's what I need to do to get you to
that's what
share
you need
this
to
video.
do. That's what you need to do.
I will block. Yes. That's
Okay.
what I'll do.
I'll find out her YouTube channel and I'll be like, block her.
Yes.
Unless
do
someone
that,
else sends it
for
to
sure.
her.
You have until not this Friday coming up, but the Friday after that.
Okay.
Because that's when it's gonna go up.
Okay.
That's when it's going to go
Friday
up.
after this Friday.
To find her YouTube? I have to find her YouTube?
It will be at our sleepover. We could watch it at our sleepover while we do our wig.
Yeah.
Because next Friday, the Friday after this next Friday is our sleepover. Our wig sleepover. I'm pretty sure. So we can.
Our wig sleepover.
Friday after the next Friday.
Okay, well,
so while we're watching, while we're laying our wigs,
talking
we
and
can
doing
watch
all
the
this extra stuff, we're gonna get up out of here. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.